I almost got arrested at the airport, and let me preface this by saying that I did not know this was a drug. So, here's the story. I was getting married in the Netherlands, and in my culture, we always have a table full of takeaway gifts for the guests. Small things like a bag of candy, candles, or in my case, homemade bath salts, because that's all I could afford. Shipping was definitely not an option because that would have been a fortune. So, the only option was to bring all of these glass bottles with me as my carry on to my flight to Amsterdam. So, I'm walking up to security with these glass bottles clinking around with every step I take and casually drop the bag on the conveyor belt. And then all of a sudden, officers started gathering around the bag after it went through security, and then more officers arrived. They ran a test, and then they started interrogating me on what the substance was. Very long story short, they came to the conclusion that they were dealing with an absolute naive gal, and I had no idea what I was doing, and so they told me I had to throw them all away. I burst into tears, sobbing, and then when most of the officers left, one officer took pity on me and told me just throw away a few of them so it looks like we actually threw it away, and then you can keep the rest. I was so unbelievably grateful, I started to sob even harder. Pride privilege is definitely a thing, because I am the ugliest crier you'll ever meet.